Hi, Felix from the upcoming So Lovely to Meet You. So I'm still an emotional wreck from seeing the film this morning. For people who haven't seen it yet, how do you describe what it's about?
It is it's a authentic portrayal of a father-son relationship where the son is struggling with addiction, and it's based on a true story, and it's really a very emotional roller coaster of a family getting through this.
It doesn't seem to glamorize nor demonize, the idea of drug addiction, which is obviously something that's perhaps not known enough, in the wider public. So why do you think this story is important?
Well, there is a lot of judgment and shame and guilt surrounding that, and when I read the books on which this film is based, it was an eye-opener to me. I've seen addiction from nearby and realized that we didn't, and my family, we didn't have the tools to deal with it, and seeing a family go through this, also struggling with it, seeing that there are no easy answers does solve a lot, I guess, in a way, or does, at least give an empathic insight and allows people to have conversations coming from a place of empathy.
And some really moving, nuanced performances there from Timothée Chalamet and Steve Ferrauti. How did you get them on board, and how did you work with them to bring this out?
So we reached out to Steve, and he read the script, and he wanted to really do this because he's a father himself, and he's such a great actor. I'm so grateful he came to do this. He has such a wide range, and it was really, really nice to work with him. He's so focused and committed. And Timmy went through an audition process. He wasn't the star he's now or is becoming. He hadn't done, I had just seen Call Me By Your Name, but it hadn't been out there. And I just was amazed by this young guy. But he did go through a process, came back a couple of times, worked really hard. And his talent is unbelievable. I think his genius lies in his fearlessness. Although you can never do anything with that if you're not that talented. So Steve's an incredible actor. He's super talented, as he's proven on so many levels. He has such an amazing range, and I felt he was the right guy to do this because he's so sincere, and he's an incredible, dedicated father. So we reached out to him, and immediately said yes. And Timmy went through the whole audition process. He wasn't known. He wasn't famous. Nobody knew him.
It was before To Call Me By Your Name?
Yeah, absolutely, when we shot this. So he was one of many actors who went through the audition process, and he simply was the best. He was, made to do this. And when Steve and I were put in a room together to see if it was working out, it was just obvious. They felt like a father and a son. I just recently became a father, and this film is about parenthood and fatherhood. And it's an incredible journey, I think, as a human being to go through that, because you want the best for the person, but you have to learn how to let go too. So it's about finding a balance, I think. To love unconditionally, to cherish the beautiful moments, and to be ready for things to also, to go up and down, I guess, and to, learn to live with that. Different ways. David and Nick are music lovers. They have a very eclectic taste, so a couple of the songs came from their books and was inspired by their life, and the whole idea was inspired by their lives. We wanted this film to have sort of the soundtrack of their lives. So the editor and I, when we were editing the movie, we were just trying the craziest things, and also songs that were really dear to me and dear to the editor, and it was fun to put in David Bowie and Nirvana and Sigur Rós, and such amazing songs.